They're feisty, fun, and forever proud to call Cleveland home. You're watching Cribs in the CLE. Josh and Maria live.
Hey. What's up, guys? Welcome to Cribs in the CLE. I'm Josh Cribs.
Hey, y'all, Maria. How y'all doing
And
today?
why is Maria starting to show off like that?
I can't believe you, Josh.
What did I do? Go ahead.
What did you do?
Yes, I'm waiting.
You really need to know?
I'm waiting.
Okay, viewers, I just want to let y'all know it's some things that are taking place in my home that I've been noticing, and I want to make mention of it on the show.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it.
Now you know what Sunday is, right?
Yeah. Yes.
What is it?
It's your birthday.
It's Mother's Day.
Oh, it's Mother's Day.
No,
it's Mother's Day.
This Sunday is Mother's Day.
Yep,
and
I got it.
you know, just me being curious, I've noticed there's no packages coming to the house for me.
Yeah, but
And I don't know what you going through, Josh. You better have already ordered my gift because I've already told the viewers, us ladies, and I don't want to make it particular to ladies because a lot of people are in relationships.
Right.
When you are the partner that is the one that's supposed to be receiving the gifts, we don't want you to be shuffling around last minute just getting us anything everything's already picked over.
I
don't know what you going through, Josh.
I like to shuffle last minute.
No,
That's the
I
best
don't
part.
want no picked over gift. You should have had, it's May, you should have had my stuff ordered by the middle of April.
I
Now, I don't know where the
ordered
package, where are the packages, Josh? The FedEx guy been going to every house up the street, but ours.
I don't need no package to hit the Walgreens up down at the corner of the street.
Josh, you gonna do me like that at Walgreens?
Give me your best flowers and
Walgreens, do they sell flowers at Walgreens?
I'll be holding. This all you got? All right, I take it.
All right, now, Josh, I'm gonna do you. Your birthday coming up too. You know that, right?
Okay.
I'm just noticing the packages been going to every. I'm like, oh, they're going to UPS. Oh, he going to the neighbor's house. He ain't going to my house. Josh, I'm not. You know this is a complaint that us women have with men. Don't be trying to go last minute and get us nothing. We want some time and consideration put into these gifts.
Okay, it makes it seem like, okay.
What's going on?
Fellas, we got to make sure we're on our job. Sons, we got to make sure we're on our, not just that, Maria, you have a mom as well. So just
call her and text her Happy Mother's Day.
Miss Rose and see if she got a package.
Oh, remember that one year you got your mom something and you ain't give me nothing?
I don't remember that.
Oh, remember that year you got me and your mom the same gift? Those edible flower, like those strawberry, chocolate covered straw. I don't even like chocolate covered strawberries like that.
Can we cut to
Josh, remember that? You didn't take any time and consideration into me. And that's all I'm saying, Josh. That's all I'm saying.
Why does it have to be personal?
Because you know better than that, Josh.
Oh, my
You know better. Look, coming up next, in celebration of Mother's Day this Sunday, we thought we'd give you some ideas for gifts for that special lady in your life.
And if you can't be with your mom in person, no worries. Our next guest has you covered. You'll find out when we return next.
You're watching Cribs in the CLE. Welcome back to Cribs in the CLE. Josh and Maria live.
Welcome back to the show. Now, we all have a special lady in our lives that makes us feel loved, grounded, and inspired. We call them mom, grandma, auntie.
Yes, or wife.
Yes.
And this Sunday, we celebrate them on Mother's Day. Joining us now is TV host, lifestyle expert, and working mom, Erica Vetrini. Welcome to Cribs in the CLE.
Gosh, I love you guys already. I love you already. I mean, thank you. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. She's live from New York. We got some stars in the building. Now, look, Erica, tell us, we know you are a mother of two. Tell us, what are you hoping to get this Mother's Day?
Oh, my gosh. I've already got it. Can I tell you that secret?
Oh, she already got it.
I told them in advance that it came already, and I needed it, so I have it already. It was believe it or not, it was a backpack. So sad, but that's what I wanted, a Toomey backpack. I know.
That's not sad.
I'm simple.
To get what you want.
Toomey is a nice price on it too. We like Toomey backpacks.
Yeah, somebody did their job.
I'm a backpack girl too, so this is cool. So Erica, okay, so say for example, like college students or even us, we live out of town from our parents. Say we have loved ones that are out of town. What's some gift ideas that we can get for them for the Mother's Day?
I'm so glad you asked because, I mean, there's a lot of people that are in that situation, whether either it's the pandemic or because they're far apart. I have a secret. I love this. I suggest using DoorDash. It's such a great tool to make Mother's Day just absolutely perfect. You can find just the right gift for her, and you can have it delivered right to her. They're thoughtful. They're memorable gifts. I think a lot of us don't know this because they think of DoorDash as, well, we know that DoorDash is good at doing what? Helping us find local restaurants, right? Helping us find our favorite baked goods, sweets, chocolates, even
Delivering us
grocery
food.
store.
Right. Yeah.
Right, all of that. But now they have this new gifting feature that's awesome. It helps you find all these wonderful gifts and share them with the ones you love. So for instance, on Mother's Day, you can browse so many local and national restaurants and specialty stores to find the perfect gift for mom. So for instance, you can get her favorite local baked goods from around the corner, right? These are sprinkles, cupcakes, I love them. You can get her chocolates, you can get her champagne.
We had that Prosecco right there, Josh.
Right? Oh, you did?
Yes.
You can get her health and wellness items, beauty items. You can even get flowers delivered. And these are just a few of the things that you can choose from. So really wonderful. And then you go to DoorDash and use their gifting feature to select from, they've got all of these virtual cards you can choose from, and you can personalize the message. That's right. And what I love also is that it doesn't matter if you're a procrastinator or a planner, because you can either get that gift delivered that day, or you can plan to get it delivered at a later date.
My girl.
Really wonderful.
That's
my girl.
That'll be Josh on the DoorDash.
For those procrastinators and fellas who only run to Walgreens at the last minute.
Giving you all these ideas.
Or the supermarket.
So Erica, do you go on the DoorDash app just like you would if you were going to order food and just select what you want to receive?
You can either use DoorDash.com or even try Caviar.com. They're both they're similar, or you can download the app to your mobile device. You can do that as well. That also works. And I've got another little nugget. If you use the code 10, if you're a Dash Pass subscriber and you use the code 10 for mom, you can get $10 off of any order, $40 or more in their flowers and gift boutique, which is wonderful. And they do have this Mother's Day carousel when you go onto the app or to the site, which will help you if you don't have ideas of your own. They'll kind of guide you along that way as well.
Erica, thank you for all these wonderful ideas.
Thank
See, there's no excuse for you not to have the special lady in your life to be hooked up for Mother's Day.
That's right.
Thank
you know what? I have one more. Do I have time to tell you one more little thing?
Go ahead.
Okay, so this is really cool, and I think it's sort of special. I'm not sure. I'm sure you're like me. If I got a Mother's Day gift that I knew was benefiting another woman out there, that would make me so happy. So I have to say this. Unfortunately, studies have shown that during the pandemic, women-owned businesses were disproportionately affected, right? So they really suffered. So DoorDash really has an ongoing effort to support these businesses. They started a platform called Made by Women during Women's History Month. And so now, if you go to DoorDash and you, into the search bar, you write women-owned, you'll get directed to this platform, and it'll show you all of the women-owned local businesses in your area.
Oh, and you can support the local businesses. Right. Oh, I love it. Women-owned. Erica, okay, they're telling us we got to wrap you. Thank you so much. Support your local women. Get DoorDash and get your women in your life some amazing gifts for Mother's Day. Now, look, coming up next, we have one more idea for Mother's Day. How about an inspiring, relatable book?
Yes, it's full of advice and stories from other moms. Hear all about it when we return.
You're watching Cribs in the CLE.
Our next guest collected interviews from 38 exceptional moms for his book. What makes them exceptional? Their kids. Olympic volleyball player Kerry Walsh, pro boxer Ryan Garcia, and even Cleveland's own Miles Garrett.
Wow, that's what's up. Welcome to the show, author Blake Gunther. What's up, Blake? Welcome
Blake, welcome to the show.
CLE.
Thanks for having me.
You got to tell us about your book. It's called Creatrix.
Creatrix.
Well, I stumbled upon this word. It's Latin for female creator. And I saw it and I was like, that's got to be the name of the book.
Oh, we like that.
Maria loves that female creator.
Have that feminine energy, baby. You know you guys love that.
Yeah, you go big with the women.
Now tell us about the book. What was the inspiration behind the book?
There's so many books out there that give you, wisdom and just advice from successful people. And I'm a fan of those types of books, but I'm kind of fascinated by human psychology. So I wanted to learn about what goes into helping those people get to where they are.
What made you focus on the mothers? Because you could have, picked the fathers or just the athletes themselves.
Right.
What made you go to a different level and focus on the mothers?
Unfortunately, today, in today's world, women are still an oppressed class. So I just thought it was time to do something and give moms who are the unsung heroes the spotlight.
I love it. That must be a thing with sons, because remember, Josh loved his mother and his father, grew up in the home of both of them. But when he started trying to dabble into rapping, he made a song just about his mom. And his dad was like, oh, son, I was there with
he
you
was
too.
like, what about me? You ain't
Yeah.
make nothing about me. And I'm like,
I'm getting mama boy vibes from Blake and Josh.
I'm not he always does
I'm just joking. I love it. Now, Blake, I have to ask, what is your relationship like with your mother?
It's great. My mom was huge in helping with this book. She's great at proofreading and grammar. So towards the end of this process, the copy editing, she read through it 3 or 4 times with me, which is a lot. It's 310 pages. She kept calling me up crying. And I was worried, like, Mom, what's wrong? And she was just like, I'm just, relating to and reminiscing, reading all these people's stories about your brothers and your sister growing up. And that was really cool to see.
When you interviewed and you had the opportunity to put these stars, these superstar athletes in the book, do you have anything that stuck out?
The conclusion in this book kind of ties together a bunch of common threads that all of these moms touched upon. And one Audrey Garrett touched on big time is just learning how to, in the present moment, appreciate it, not regret it years later and say, I wish I could have slowed down and I wish I could have, been there more present, not caught up in the day-to-day busyness, which is so much easier said than done. But that's a huge one that every single one of these moms said if they could go back and change something, it would be to just try and slow things down, not worry so much about the house being dirty or, doing the dishes, just really spending time, quality time, reading a book before bed to their kids.
I'm glad you said that. Don't get on your husband if you feel like the dishes aren't clean and the trash isn't out.
That's not what Miss Audrey Garrett, which is Miles Garrett's mother, by the way. That's not what she said. She said just
No.
being
I'm talking about what Blake just said.
I understand that, Blake, because time does go so fast. Even with your NFL career, I felt like, man, it just flew. 10 years goes by like that.
Right.
You wish you really stopped and really just enjoyed being present and enjoyed the games and enjoyed the, because it does fly by.
When you think about your book, which audiences do you want them to reach?
I think the obvious one is moms. Whether you're a mom with older kids, you can pick this up and empathize and relate to these moms. Or if you're a mother with young children or a soon-to-be mom, you're going to pick this up. Why wouldn't you want to learn from 38 mothers who have, been through the journey you're about to just begin? But even like myself, young adults, I'm 27, I'm not married, I don't have a family, but just writing this, I feel so prepared for the day if I'm ever blessed enough to have a family. I learned so much from these people. So I'm like, my demographic, like young male adults, isn't an obvious, audience for this, but everyone, pick this up and learn from it.
You spoke to some mothers that raised some superstars and some hardcore athletes. Were there any tips, like anything you could share with us of how you think they got their kids to become so successful?
It's a combination of nature versus nurture, and there's not a one size fits all, but I think one of the other biggest things, none of these parents were helicopter parents. So they weren't hovering over their kids, making them do things they didn't want to do. The passion and the want for whatever profession their kids were in came from the kid. It was organic and it came from them. You can't force it upon them at all.
I love it. Thank you so much for taking the time to appreciate the women in the world. Tell our viewers, where can they find a book?
It's on Amazon and it's in Kindle version or paperback. So if you order it on Amazon, if you have Amazon Prime, you'll get it in like 1 to 2 days.
I'm gonna hit up the Cuyahoga County Library because I'll be emailing them saying, y'all need to carry this book, and they order a lot of them. So I got your back, Blake. Thank you so much for joining the show. Viewers, we got more Cribs in the CLE. Don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back.
You're watching Cribs in the CLE.
Welcome back to the show. Now, we're doing something a little different today. We're doing the beginning of our show at the end of the show because we had that interview. And so, look, Josh and I wanted to tell you guys about this movie that we watched over the weekend on Amazon Prime. It's called Without Remorse. It stars Michael B. Jordan, and it was the bomb. We both loved it.
You say his name, Michael B.
Michael B. Jordan. I know.
It was great. It was awesome. I loved the movie. I wish they can keep coming with these type of movies.
It's just strange because we usually go, we were one of those families that when a movie came out, because usually movies come out on Tuesdays, we would always like make sure we got to see the movie right when it comes out. So now it's strange to be able to see like box office movies right in the comfort of your own home.
Absolutely.
But that was a really good movie.
Yeah,
like it didn't look low budget
exactly.
or...
It was
that
really
was a
good. Do we have a video of that?
Oh, we got a video of it. Yeah, go ahead, put a video up. My bad.
On your feet.
Senior Chief John Kelly is more dangerous and effective than any man we have in the field.
Now, Josh, when you see it, I'm looking at his body, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Look at them back muscles, baby.
Let me ring
his back looks like yours, almost. You're not quite, because you got some nice muscles.
Exactly.
But anyway, it was a really good movie. We have Amazon Prime, which I don't even know how we got to watch the movie because we were so. What day did we watch the movie? We were so busy for the draft.
But we, I think it was Saturday night.
That was Saturday night?
After we were finished all the obligations.
Okay.
And we came home.
How do we get a movie in this busy weekend?
We watched a good movie at the end of the week.
All right, look, now speaking of movie stars, because Michael B. Jordan is a movie star, sweetheart. Will Smith posted a picture on his Instagram. Now look at this picture right here. Now he put the caption, "I am in the worst shape of my life." And I think he looks good.
Yeah, he all right. I just think we're used to seeing, you know, him starring them movies and him being all cut up.
Yeah.
And ready, because remember, he played Muhammad Ali in the movie.
Yeah.
Gemini Man, he's this like super soldier
Yeah.
where he's all fit. So to see him like that with the dad bod, it's different.
He looked better than some of the dads I know. Wait a minute. And if that's the worst shape of your life, what am I? all those,
Let's not
all that
compare.
Jose Cuervo going to my gut. No. I think he looks good. I just want to show the viewers the pictures.
Yeah. Straight.
All right, so look, there's this tweet that came up, and I wanted to bring it up to you. I wanted to wait and see what you thought about it on air. Okay, this tweet, you can guys put it up. It was mentioned that there were 259 picks in the 2021 NFL draft, and not a single draft pick featured a player from an HBCU. Now, we talked about what an HBCU is here on the show, but for those that don't remember, it's a historically black college or university, which I know for a fact they got some heck of some athletes there.
Right.
So what are your thoughts on that?
Well, Dion posed the question as well.
Dion, he responded.
Yes.
You want to see that?
Yes, let's see Dion's
Deion Sanders
response.
responded, and he put,
he said there were 259.
No, he said, and we had the audacity to hate on one another while our kids are being neglected and rejected. I witnessed a multitude of kids that we played against that were more than qualified to be drafted. My prayers are that this won't ever happen again. Get your knife out my back and fight with me, not against me. Then he hashtagged all the mainstream news outlets, sports outlets, you know, people that really gonna post it and see what he feels.
So here's my response.
Yeah.
I appreciate the accountability, the holding people to a standard and saying, you know what, these are some great athletes, but let's not be fooled. It's a reason for that. It's not, you know, a black or white thing in this instant, because most of the players that were drafted were black players, were black athletes. So the accountability is to HBCUs getting better funding, to entice players, big-time players that's going to Division I programs who are all about sports, who more than most pay athletes, and they have the best equipment, the best fields. That entices players. I can remember coming out myself. I wasn't looking HBCU. I was trying to, you know, go to the bigger program. Also, number two, they have to make a clear path for HBCU players to the NFL, which high school players have to see.
Because would you be willing to admit on TV that you knew for a fact some HBCU players or maybe some players from your high school that could have, that were better than some of the players in the NFL?
Definitely.
So you definitely know that people get overlooked.
Also, scouts have to have a reason why they picked that HBCU player. They're spending buku money on these athletes. They got to have a reason, or their job's on the line. So that player has to shine. You know, so in every aspect, there is a result and a consequence for every action. Accountability is necessary, but there were athletes taken in free agency.
What I think they should do, you know how they have a combine for the players that go to the major programs. They need to have a combine specifically for the HBCU players, just in case somebody getting overlooked, because they don't get as much spotlight as the main program.
They don't, but then I have to highlight that the undrafted free agents.
I was going to say, they put a post up saying that although 0 HBCU players were drafted in NFL this year, some have signed with other teams. Also want to put a video of Hersey Miller. He has a little message from his Master P son. He's a star basketball player, and he's making a commitment to go to a HBCU. Here's his video right here.
I want to make a difference. I have big dreams to change the world, and I want to change the narrative. People only believe that high major universities create pros, but that's cap. HBCUs and mid-majors have created a bunch of pros. They just don't have the same spotlight. With me going to Tennessee State University, I will change that.
If y'all want to see more of his video, go to his Instagram, but they're making a change. Hey, we love you for watching. Tomorrow, we'll see you right here on
Cribs in the CLE.